right, a little story channel, Moxes. Everybody knows me for the Moxes. Might as well tell what's going on with that. The Moxes. I'm Dan Frazier, and I'm known for my Moxes. What happened was I was working for Wizards of the Coast before Magic. Imagine that. Who knew? Okay, and they had. I did some work for them for real cheap, but I didn't get paid right away. And so they kept calling me up and saying, well, we still owe you money. They'd call me. And after a few calls like that, they finally sent me the money. Now, I don't know about you guys, but nobody in this business reminds you that they owe you money, okay? So when they called me up, they were to do the things for Magic. They had, it was Jesper Meifers. It was the art director. And he said that they were going to do this thing called Magic. And I had no idea what the hell it was. He said, well, it's a game where we don't have a board. What we have is cards. What do you mean cards? Well, cards are these things the size of a playing card kind of thing, okay? Oh, you mean I have to make it a small thing like a playing card? Well, you don't get the whole playing card. You only get the top half, only a box in the top half. So it's about that size. And so in my head, I'm thinking the size of a postage stamp. Okay, a postage stamp size. All right. And they said, okay, well, it also has to be recognizable from across the table and upside down. So I'm thinking, we're talking icons. I mean, this is just little tiny little symbols, you know. So he says he wants me to do 18 cards. Okay, all right. And how much? Okay. So it's $100 a card. That's interesting. $100 a card, $50 in cash to be paid later after we make some money, and $50 in stock that you can't sell. Oh, sounds like a good deal to me. But I like these guys because they reminded me that they owed me money. So I said, what the hell, if I can help them out, okay. And so he starts reading me, Jesper reads me a list. And the list was the names of different cards. I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about. Okay, swamp, okay, I can, 3 swamps? All right, I can do 3 swamps, yeah. I know what a swamp is, I'll do a swamp. You know, a real quick thing. And then there was the, they mentioned 3 pieces of jewelry. There's something about a ruby, and there's something about an emerald, and something about a pearl, and a jet, that kind of stuff, sapphire, whatever. Okay. And I said, okay, jewelry. All right, I'll do these 5 pieces of jewelry. No sweat. Okay. And so he finishes reading the list. I say, what is? I got my 18. And I'll start working on them. But I asked him, okay, now what are these Mox things? And he says, well, we don't know. So we have no idea what Moxes are, where it came from, and no background to it or anything like that. Just called a Mox Ruby or a Mox Emerald, a Mox. So I had to make it up. Now people get interested in the background on some of those. And what it was a piece of paper that's called marble paper. That's where they just swirl the paint around on the top of it and pick it up. And so I found some marbled paper in these in a shop, and I glued that down on top of a board, and then I have a Xerox of the drawing that I did for the shape of the ruby or whatever it was, or sapphire, whatever these things are. And I just glued it down, and I glued it with polymer, paint it all over it, get it all flat, and then paint oil on top of that. Quick as possible. I mean, we're talking, what can I do a full color thing that is as quick as possible? Because for like $100, and I'm not even, okay, all right, but it's helping the guys out. And so I knock them out, send it into him, and then he says, well, I'm having trouble getting some other people. They don't want, could you do another set? So one of the best decisions of my life would say, sure, why not? Okay. So what you're looking at right now is the luckiest damn guy you've ever seen.
I know the art.